Hi, it's Jenny. Welcome to Makeup Cleaning and Cats. So I totally gave up with tracking my project pan. This is the project pan side. It was all cute and stuff, but I just gave up. Also, there's gonna be some changes. I'm gonna remove some items and then bring some stuff in. The first item is the e.l.f. multi-stick, and there's some progress, but I feel like it's still gonna take me a couple more months at least, just because it looks a little bit thicker on the side. And this is decanted, by the way. Okay, so it's future me. Let me re-explain this because I feel like I didn't make any sense. So this is the Aquaphor that I finished. This is technically categorized as a lip product in my collection, but I did use it on my heels and the back of hands as well. And then eventually I ran out of lotion, and so I started using it as lotion. Before then, I was starting to use this on my elbows and my knees, but yeah, I ran out of lotion and I had put one on my birthday wish list, and I didn't want to buy. I think I had like a week with this, using it as like a lotion. So yeah, so that's how I finished this up. I would definitely repurchase this in the future if my heels get bad. I am noticing that my hands are a little bit drier, and I also would repurchase this as a lip product depending on how these go, which these two I mention later on. But this one I also forgot to mention. So this is the Ole Henriksen strawberry sorbet, I think it was. Yeah, as I've mentioned before, I was using this as a night lip mask, and then I switched back to this one since I wanted to focus on this one, which I can show you that. But yeah, there wasn't much change, and this is actually 2 months of progress from like this line to like down to here. I did take this on 2 mini trips last month, but yeah, this is on the back burner for now. Once I finish the lip oil, then I'll move on to this one, and then after that, then I'll decide if I just stick with Ole Henriksen or Aquaphor, because as I've said, even though I really like the texture of this, sometimes I feel like Aquaphor is just a little bit more moisturizing. Next up is the Franken lip product, and I have so much progress on this. I'm hoping that I can finish it by next month, but we'll see. I basically use it as a night lip mask, but I also use it during the day. So I really hope that I can finish this. The Blossom lip gloss, oh wait, it's right here. I haven't marked this in like several months, maybe 2-3 months, and I don't think I can mark it again. I used it a few times. I'm gonna focus on this after the Franken. This is gonna be removed from the project until I finish this, but you know, if I finish this next month early on, then I'll work on this, but I feel like it's gonna be close with this one. And then the next product is the Nivea lip balm. I still forgot to mark this one. This lives in my purse. I'm just gonna remove this from the project. I use it when I use it, and it's fine. I have my 2 liquid lipsticks, which my goal is to use them once a month, and I did with this one. I wore it for church choir, and it was quinceañera, so I felt like it was a more fancier occasion, so I kind of called for it. And then this one I did not wear once, so I'm going to wear this after this video. I just felt like I didn't want anything on my lips while making this video, so I'll write a comment that I did it, okay? So there's that, and that's it for Project Pan, okay? For eyeshadow rotation, I have rotated through everything, and I've kind of rearranged a little bit. So I put all my neutral stuff into one palette, and then all my colorful stuff is in here. And yeah, I pretty much have used every single shade at least once. So that's 2. I have this one that I have in the bathroom that I use these shades pretty often. And then I have this one. This one I consider a blush, these eyeshadow. This is the Franken, this is the original one, but then I repressed it again into here because I moved it and then I moved it back. This one is empty. And then these are the ones that I am thinking about decluttering. I had more in here the previous month, but I decided to save some of them. So these are the ones that I'm thinking about getting rid of. Like I said, they're mostly orange because I don't like orange. And then for nail polish rotation, I used the Kiko Milano 844/14, which I had on in the previous video. And then I had Bisou Quetzal, which is a really pretty blue. I had this on my feet and hands, and I still have this on my feet. It's such a pretty color, kind of reminds me of blue jeans. and I really liked it. And then the one that I have right now is Bisou Sandia. It has like a really nice shimmer. This makes me want to get a real true red though, because now I'm like, this isn't true red. I still really like it. It's kind of corally. Actually, it almost looks actually kind of similar to this on the nails, at least, I think. And then I was gonna say something about this. Oh yeah, I did take a picture of this one, but it was like right before I removed it from my nails. Like I had cut my nails, so it doesn't look like I have that much chippage from the top of my nails, but then it had grown in a lot, so yeah. Okay, so these were the empties for the month. I had a lot, and I feel like a lot of these I finished at the beginning of the month and I don't even remember anything. But let's see. Okay, so I had 2 skincare empties. So I had the dermal sheet mask. This was vegetable placenta. I am done with these dermal sheet masks. I have 2 sheet masks that are technically gel from a different brand. I will see if I will end up repurchasing these or going with a different one, or maybe just not buying sheet masks in general. I was thinking of going with one that comes in a box with 30 of them. But yeah, on average I use about 1 to 3 sheet masks a month. Usually, like if I'm starting to get dryness here, because I have oily skin, but then if I overdo it with certain skincare, like I get dryness like basically around my mouth. So yeah, I like this. The second skincare item that I finished, but not really, was this Vanity Cream cleanser. I really liked this cleanser. It did well with mascara and it was nice and gentle, but it went bad on me. So like I would say around this much I had to dump out. I cleaned my toilet with it, but not really right. So like I put it in the toilet and then I scrubbed it down. I think water got in here and it went bad. So my little shower caddy, I have a little triangle that goes like the furthest from the shower head, but it broke. And so I had this on the bathtub shelf underneath the shower head. So I think that's how I got water in here. I was gonna repurchase it, but because of that, I'm still kind of thinking about whether or not I should. But because I had a backup cleanser, I'm just using that one. And then maybe I'll see if I buy this again or not. I mean, this was $10 and it did last me around 5-ish months. So it wasn't a complete waste, but still a waste. Oh, and then I also had some in my travel container, which I think it was like around here. So yeah, it was really sad. So for shower items, my husband and I finished this Tresemme Bouncy Curls shampoo. I love the scent of this. It's kind of a thin formula, but I was okay with it. I would definitely repurchase it, mostly for the scent, but I really like this. We also finished this Aveeno body wash. I did not like the scent of this one. So it was, I guess, lightly scented. I don't know. I just didn't like the scent of it. So I would not repurchase it, but we have one more that we're currently using. I guess this got all marked up with eyeliner or something. Next shower item was this EOS shave cream. So I did like this, and I feel like maybe there was less irritation compared to the Tree Hut oil. I guess it was a little bit messy on my bathtub and it's not clear. So I'm currently using my husband's shave gel. I've only used it once and I'm kind of confused by it because the texture is both slippy and also not slippy at the same time. So depending on how that goes, I'll see if I repurchase this or not. I didn't really notice a strong scent, but I was fine with it. It was supposed to be pomegranate raspberry. I forgot that I had one more skincare item, so I finished this Clean and Clear 10% benzoyl peroxide acne treatment. If the closed comedones on my forehead come back, I will definitely repurchase this, but we shall see. Now I'm like, oh, I should have waited for the AC to stop running. My bad. Trying to speak louder. Am I? I don't know. Which I've thought about getting a microphone, but I feel like you're just gonna hear my spit and I'm gonna have to figure out how to edit it out. So anyway, I'm gonna work through the new serum that I got last month, and if I feel like I need this, I will repurchase this. I like just finished this too. I guess going back to shower items, I finished this hair conditioner from Mikado Spa. This was a hotel freebie from like a year ago. I liked the moisturizer and I liked the body wash, but this hair conditioner was not very good. But we were in a hot tub, so I guess there was a lot of chlorine, so maybe it did what it could, right? Okay, so for body care, I finished this Plant Therapy Peppermint Body Lotion. It's like 13-14 bucks, so it's kind of expensive because I get through this fairly quickly, like a month or two-ish, but I really like it just because it has like the nice spicy peppermint sensation. So I like it, and I think I will continue repurchasing because I've tried other peppermint things and it's just not enough, or like just no minty sensation at all. If you've tried the Bath & Body Works, let me know how that one is. The Bath & Body Works, they only release during Christmas time, so that's also kind of annoying. And then we finished this Banana Boat sunscreen in the 50 SPF. We really like this, and so we ended up repurchasing it, but I went with a higher SPF, and yeah, we'll continue to repurchase. We finished the Sun Bum sunscreen in 30 SPF. I really hated this. Like, look at how oily that is. Like, it's just gross feeling. It smells nice, I guess, but then it's just kind of a lot if you're like doing outdoorsy activities. So yeah, would not repurchase it. Also, I did not realize that this was a 30 SPF, but because the people in the Amazon reviews were raving about it, I didn't think to look at the number. I kind of forgot that the numbers existed. So anyway, I would not repurchase this. And see, I even got some gross. Okay. And then the last body care item was this cortisone cream, which is an anti-itch cream. And when I went on the hiking trip, actually, never mind, I used this up before then. Anyway, it's good for heat rashes or for whatever. I think the last time that I used this one specifically, I had done some gardening outside, and all my arms had like a bunch of bumps, and this cleared it up. So yeah, I think like just because I was like removing the weeds and then they got me, okay? So yes, I think maybe that's more of a medical thing, but I'm including it, okay? And then I never have makeup empties, but I guess I haven't makeup empty. I finished this brown eyebrow pencil. This is from Wet n Wild, and I don't know what the shade is, brunette. This had a little spoolie side, and then so yeah, so I am done with this, and I actually really like this. It was only like $4, but I feel like if I were to have used this every single day, I probably would have finished it in like a month or less than that. The way that I would use this is that I would do one little tiny line, and then I would use the spoolie and then just kind of brush it out. Brush it out and then just kind of blend it out that way, which I'm wearing it right now. Today was the last day that I'm wearing this, and I also really like the color match, so maybe I would repurchase, but I'm gonna see if I can use an eyeliner instead of this or eyeshadow. And I can also see myself buying a different one because I guess I don't really need a really thin guy because I'm basically smudging it up anyway. I'm not drawing the little hairs or whatever. So that's that. From the random category, so I finished this candle, kind of. This is from True, I thought this was Bath & Body Works, maybe not. Anyway, True Living Welcome Home. Anyway, so there's still some left, okay? So I had this in the candle warmer. It did last me quite a while, and the candle warmer, it probably got to maybe here. I decided to use this next to a saint, but I'm just very forgetful, which is why I got candle warmers in the first place. So I just decided to call it because I don't want to burn my house down, okay? And it doesn't have a scent anymore. So I don't know if I explained that very well, but yeah, it lost its scent, but I did burn it several times. I did like the scent of it. I don't know why I tried to smell it because I just smelled the burnt stuff. But anyway, I did like this. I don't think it would be my signature scent, which honestly, at the end of the day, I feel like we just end up opening the windows and stuff if it smells bad in here. Like if the cats forget to like cover their poop or like, you know, whatever, or like food. So now I currently have 2 candles in use, one here, one in the bathroom, and then one in backup, which I've been really liking the Sleep lavender spray as a bathroom spray. It's been pretty nice. I'm thankful that I gave myself permission to get rid of that Febreze spray. Random category continued. I finished 2 toothpaste. Finished this 3D Crest white one, and I guess it expired in February. I had this in my toiletry bag for like road trips because, you know, it's not plane safe, and I forgot about it. So I decided to use this up and then move back to the other one I was using. And then I finished a little travel Crest one that I threw out in San Diego, so that's cool. And then this one started too. Like I said, I got this last month and it expires in August. So I think maybe you'll get through it, we'll see. And then I finished this car freshener. It smelled like cologne. It came with a little car freshener bear thing that my friend gave me. So that's done. And then I finished a pair of contacts. I thought it would help me to like groom my eyebrows without my glasses, but then I feel like focusing and unfocusing is kind of hard with contacts, because I feel like if you relax your vision, it kind of is like, whoa, I don't know. So I think maybe I will just go super close to the mirror without the contacts next time. We finished the Soft Hands Sam's Club hand soap. This took us like 6 months to get through. We have one more in backup. I really like this. It's not super stripping, it's unscented, and it's just a whatever soap, but we will continue repurchasing. And then for stationery things, I finished 2 things. I finished this highlighter. Oh, I guess I have some notebooks, but I have not. Yeah, this is Bic, B-I-C. These are so nice. Like, I really like these pastel highlighters because you can still see the words, because I feel like the brighter ones are kind of harder to see, and they're really pretty. So, and then I finished some sticky notes, grocery lists and whatnot. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about all the stuff that I purchased / was gifted because of my birthday. I'll just keep the current order, and then I'll tell you what was gifted and what was not. See, gifted sounds like it's PR. It's not PR, okay? Okay, so I already went on a super long rant about the Ulta purchases. I don't know how much you want to hear or how much I should repeat, but anyway. So these are the makeup items that I purchased from Ulta. This is what I ended up picking for my birthday gift. It's the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and look at how freaking tiny it is. Let me bring my primer. Or I can show you, no. Yeah. I'll use this travel primer for reference. Look at how tiny. Anyway, didn't know it was gonna be that tiny. I did look at the ounces, but like I said, it didn't really click in my mind that it was gonna be this tiny. But yeah, I have used it a couple of times so far, because I pretty much just wanted it for like this part, for like my pores, and it makes like a tiny difference. It's super tiny. I don't think I'll purchase the full size of this, but I'll still use this up. Because of the shipping threshold, because this was online only, I added more things to my cart. I got this NYX lip stain. It says glossier, but honestly, I don't really think you can wear this as just a gloss, just because it starts to like kind of go up. It just kind of spreads into, I don't know, it doesn't stay put basically. And also, like, I feel like a glossy dark color would be kind of hard to deal with. But anyway, if you have a lighter color than this, do you actually wear it just the gloss? Let me know. But yeah, it is a really pretty berry color, but it's not super long lasting. But yeah, I've been wearing this on weekends. I guess it's been a couple weekends that I have not, because, you know, traveling and stuff. And then I added 3 Ulta things to get a tote bag. This is the tote bag that I got. It is super cute. I just put this one on. I just got this today. This is from a trip, but anyway, it does hold a lot and it is super cute. But the actual products that I got, meh, to be honest. Well, mostly the brown eyeliner was kind of a bust. Well, both eyeliners actually. So I keep saying the same thing, but anyway. So my black liquid liner exploded a couple months ago on a plane, and so I kept holding off on buying one, and I decided to buy this Ulta one because I was like, wow, it has 2 sides, it's gonna be so cool. Well, guess what? This does not go on the waterline. Yeah. And I decided to add the brown one because of the tote bag, but also because I thought it would match my hair and my eyes better, and you know, it just would be kind of less harsh, because I also like brown mascara too. Let me do the felt side. Okay, so that looks super opaque. I've only used this one once. This one I've used both sides more times. Oh, see, now it looks opaque. Maybe it's just because I pressed on it kind of hard. Okay, yeah, there we go. See, so there I did like a light one, which I'm like, I feel like you would want to go light. Yeah, see, I'm going light with the black and it's still super opaque versus the brown one. It looks, anyway, whatever. But the other thing, let me tell you the other thing. Do you see? It's not stuck to the bottom, so I need to be careful with it. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So this was kind of disappointing, but I'm still using it. I'm using the gel as a wing as well, which I'm actually using the gel as a wing right now of the brown one. So it's a little bit disappointed, but it's okay. And I also got some makeup spatulas that were from Ulta. I don't think I'm going to purchase Ulta branded stuff anymore because I also did not like their primer. I will use these up. And actually, I'm going to add the gel side of the brown liner into the project pan because it's annoying that it's breaking off. And then I'll try the gel on the black one maybe. I don't know, we'll see. I guess it's been a while, so I'm a little bit more over it. And I have been enjoying the brown liner even though it has issues. I'm still upset that I couldn't use it on my waterline because it kind of defeats the purpose because I wanted a neutral waterline eyeliner. So that's really sad, but it's okay. And then this is one of the spatulas. It also comes with a little tiny guy, but it's gross because I just used it for the gel, for the benzoyl peroxide gel. Okay, so then, well, last night, and I still haven't washed it, but anyway, then, so yeah, so this was a present. These I purchased. And then I got this Pantene shampoo. I don't know, I always thought that they were all the same. But this one, I guess, is the Repair Moisture Shine. And I feel like the curl one smells better. But maybe it's just me. Or maybe it's just the conditioner that smells better than the shampoo. Which, it doesn't smell bad, but I don't know. Weird. For body care, I got 2 sunscreens, which I already broke this one. But my husband fixed it, which I haven't even tested it to see if it... Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Because that would have been so sad. I broke it like... Anyway. I broke it because I had the sun bum on my hands. That's how fucking oily the other one is. So yeah, this actually was not a 2-pack, but I just got 2 just to have enough. And I got the 100 this time because, like I said, usually I get the 50. I also got another sunscreen, 70, from CVS. It smells like sunscreen, which, you know, whatever. And, oh, my hands are really dry. And it's like thick, but it like blends away fast and like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel, I mean, I guess it is a little bit greasy, but it doesn't feel oily. Like the other one would separate from the cream. The oil and the cream would separate. It was so damn annoying. So I had to purchase this because we went traveling and this is a 3 ounce and we didn't want to do checked bags for like a 3-day trip, you know? And I think I might actually start carrying this in my purse just because sometimes stuff comes up. Like I went to work on Thursday expecting to do like a half day of field work and I ended up doing like actually like 1 hour overtime. So, and it was really hot. So I think I might start carrying this in my purse. Actually, I was gonna leave it at work, but I think my purse it's probably a better idea. So I put this on my birthday wish list because I love this and I was gonna purchase this anyway. So repurchased. And then I had these 2 in my birthday wish list as well. This is the Dry Idea unscented deodorant. I have not used this brand before, but I figured unscented would be better for me. And I'm almost done with the sticker one, and I really hope that this works out. This I also put on my wish list. It's the Q-Tex nail polish remover, and Alyssa recommended this to me, and it's really fucking good. I've used it like twice already, and it removed it so easily compared to the Dollar Tree one that I was struggling to like keep rubbing my nails. So I'm really happy about that. And I think hopefully this will help me like use glitter polishes more, just because one of the reasons that I don't wear glitter polishes is because they're annoying to remove. So we'll see with this one because it has like some glitter. And the last item that I purchased was this hand sanitizer from Dollar Tree today. So yeah, so I got this to refill the little guys that are in my purses and blah blah. And I guess let me tell you which ones were presents if you're curious. So yeah, so these were the presents plus the tote bag technically. And then I guess let me tell you what's in the project pan, because I don't even know what's in the project pan now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, Elf multi-stick, still in the project pan. Franken lippy, still in the project pan. This one, you know what's still in the project pan? I feel like I'm probably not going to focus on it, but it's okay. This is the new addition, the gel side first, and then maybe we'll add the black one. And for this one, I still want to try to use this once a month. Oh my god, now I have like stuff all over. The black liquid lipstick, I'm just not going to force myself to use it. I still want to keep it just because it's fun to have. Or whatever. That's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know how your project pan is going.